Hi everybody, it's Galactic Man Larry here again, and today we have in front of us a figure I've been much looking forward since it was announced, and everybody since we saw it on the show, the Dark Trooper from Star Wars The Mandalorian. Here you have the artwork looking great. I don't know which number, 28 already from The Mandalorian, 28 figures, and I guess much more on the way. Hulking Imperial combat droids with gleaming black armor and powerful jet boots. The Dark Troopers are powerful design, a powerful design. If you're mainly or mostly collecting Black Series, you surely will get several of these. I don't know, some people will get 10, 12, whatever. I don't know, they're a bit pricey, of course, but I got this one. I mean, my pre-orders were with savvy.de, where I only had 3 back then, and this, I saw it on Hasbro Pulse already, like, available. And yeah, I mean Hasbro Pulse Germany. So I ordered one just to be able to do a review. The other ones, they will arrive when they do. And there you have the Dark Trooper out of the packaging. Of course, he doesn't come with this lightsaber. I just wanted to dramatize the thing a little bit. And yeah, we can also do it with the Dark Saber, Dark Trooper, Dark Saber. But it's, as you can see, that wielding hand is a bit too wide open. I don't know. Yeah, I think here it works perfectly. Oh, I put it, and it's right. There you can give him that. Then yeah, this hand is a bit way too open. You can give him something with a very large handle. Actually, this hand is more like just to rest the blaster there, you know, when double wielding. But yeah, you can definitely use these guys as the space samurais or whatever. Well, is that not like the Jedis? But I mean, who doesn't want to do that? Just Dark Trooper, red lightsaber, or purple, or whatever. There you have it. First of all, something I'm not very happy with, because I am happy with how the figure looks. I am happy to have one right now, but I'm not happy with, look at that, that's a Stormtrooper. I think if you collect the Black Series, you have to have at least one Stormtrooper. Do you think that's big enough to make it a deluxe figure, to charge the extra? I mean, this guy back in the, like 3 years ago when this new mold came out, I paid like 19 euros. Now these figures, the regular figures, are almost like 30 euros in Hasbro Pulse, in savvy.de, or any European site. That's like the normal price all around 26 to 30 for a normal figure. And this guy here, I paid like 42 euros in Hasbro Pulse, and also in savvy like 40. I think in the States it's like 29.99 or something like that. And yeah, I don't know why. That's also the reason why I just got one for now, because yeah, the prices are getting higher and higher, and yeah, I prefer to have 1 or 2 or 3 and get some other stuff than having 12 of these and then nothing of other things I want to have. So other figures, you know, different sculpts and all of that. Here you have this guy, and he could perfectly fit there with the 4 things he has. I mean, he has a couple of fist hands, these flame effects, and the blaster. Yeah, he could perfectly fit. But of course, the tooling, whatever, they charged us the whole thing, and because they knew we all want to have these guys. I mean, every Star Wars fan or collector wants some Dark Troopers, you know, at least 2, at the very least, I would say. But yeah, I mean, I'm just rambling. The figure looks amazing. I really like the sculpt. You have these flame effects that go very easily. They have this ball peg here. You just put them in. You can aim a bit in different directions, or like, you know, or just straight. You got the idea. What else? He comes with the shotgun. Well, this is a Star Wars shotgun, and I like to have a Star Wars kind of shotgun looking blaster, you know. You can see the detail there. Well, I hope you can. No peg hole, that's a shame. And it has paint. It has that one little silver spot. Don't ask me why it has only that amount of gray, but I think it's a nicely sculpted weapon. It could benefit from a wash or dry brush if you want. I mean, if you get several of these, maybe you can play with one of them on the accessories, you know. Now, the real deal, the star of the show, the Dark Trooper. There you can see the detail on the face. You can see that it's all cast in this glossy black plastic. The eyes are painted red. You can see the detail in the neck as well. Maybe there might be some water in between because I put him in hot water. I wanted to check if I could remove this thing. Yeah, the detail on the back, all the detail on the arms. You can see, I mean, this is just sculpt, but these are actual joints. And they have, funnily, they have a transparent pins. I don't know why. Maybe in the series there was just like a hole there. I mean, of course, no pins. I don't know. I have to check the episode again to see if at some point you can see through these parts. Anyway, he has some silver paint here and here on the arms. I'm not focusing again. There you can see it. The fists, some detail here in the like the abdomen with some paint. These pieces are just floating, these pistons here, and they are flexible, or at least I think so. The paint on the chest is just these 3 red spots there. Everything is pitch black, you know, I mean pitch black, this glossy black plastic. You can see the interior of the thigh. You can see the knee. Well, I don't know if you can see the knee kind of pad is a hollow. It has this, you can see there. And there's a boot cut. You can see here's a different shade of plastic, only here for his I don't know what that conduct is for, but yeah, there you can see that is gunmetal gray plastic. He has his gunmetal gray piece there. This is a good looking figure. Now, articulation wise, the head can look up that far, which is actually not that much. Oh, that far. But you combine it with the diaphragm and I think you can get that pose. He can look downwards that far. Let me straighten this part and combine with the diaphragm that far. These shoulder pads are movable, that you can also pop them out. They're just with pegs there in both sides, front and back. You can totally pull them out, but well, I did. So yeah, you can lift the arms up to 90 degrees, the T pose, you know. Nothing at the bicep, but you can of course turn this here around. He has butterfly joints. Let's say this is the middle. You can lift, go backwards that far, forward that far, so the butterfly joint is there. Good for dual wielding and all of that, or punching. Yeah, you can properly cross the arm there. He has this, like that would be the bicep swivel at the elbow. You have also, oh, this one is not reacting. Here you have a swivel in this one. I don't know why. Is it frozen or? There it is. You have also 90 degree of bend at the elbow, like a slightly over 90 degrees, all the way down as well. You can turn at the wrists, turn all the way around. You can have, you have a vertical swivel, but if you turn it like this, it becomes a horizontal swivel. You have like 1, 2, 3 points of articulation for the hands alone, for the wrists alone. That's very useful, especially for like a robotic character like this one. Yeah, the diaphragm can go backwards that far, forward that far, has a lot of tilt to the side, which is great. I didn't say the head can of course turn all the way around and has tilt to the sides as well, which is, yeah, the head has a nice amount of movement. Just looking up could be even better, but it's there. You can do the Iron Man poses. The legs, oh, that's a funny thing. I mean, he has this belt here, this belt piece, which is flexible, yeah. In any case, better than the 20-year anniversary Captain America. What a shame, because the Captain America looks amazing, but I'm just sad that they didn't give the hips from the 80th anniversary Captain America.
Now the Dark Trooper can kick forward that far. You have to, of course, turn the thigh before, you know, kicking. You can lift that far, but because he has this tube here that I showed you before, so you have to really turn to the side, and yeah, but you can adjust everything so it can look that he's like kicking like straightforward, kind of. The other leg, I think, can be more to the center, well, like that. And kicking backwards, you can see there he has that shape on this like butt plate or whatever that's called. You have like one click, well, it feels like a click backwards before you start warping that piece, but it's flexible, so it's just hanging there. I mean, it's part of the belt, so you can actually move it a little bit. You shouldn't be afraid.
You have the thigh cut that can go almost all the way around. Of course, the armor here gets in the way, it clashes with the crotch. The knees can go backwards only that far, not even 90 because of the sculpt, but at almost 90. The leg can break a little bit forward. Here you don't have the horizontal swivel because that's sculpt there, but the foot can go backwards that far, can go forward that far, and it has a good ankle rocker. Yeah, it has good ankle rockers. And that's the Dark Trooper with the fist hands. I think they look okay. I don't know if they are a bit small, on the small side. Maybe they could be a little bit larger, I don't know. But still, it's nothing that dramatic in my opinion. Now, I'm gonna remove this one. I think that maybe the first time, I don't know, I don't have every Black Series. For me, it's the first time that the peg is actually on the wrist and not on the fist or hand that you put in. So you have to be really careful not to break that little peg on the wrist, because then you will have to 3D print. Good thing is we have a pin, and I mean, good thing that if you break that piece, maybe you could make a replacement, or maybe someone will be providing those. I don't know how it is, but yeah, let's just hope no one breaks the pegs. Now for size comparisons, there we have the Dark Trooper next to a couple of Stormtroopers, next to a couple of Alley Vipers from the G.I. Joe Classified line, which are no deluxe figures, by the way, and have a lot of accessories and are the same size as this guy, but of course they belong to Hasbro. Next to a couple of Snake Eyes figures, of course next to a couple of Cobra Bats, next to Studio Series Soundwave and Ravage and Sound Blaster with two little bad guys on his arms, and next to all the people who were trapped in that room from the light cruiser at the last episode of The Mandalorian. I don't have a Black Series Grogu open, so I need to bring this tiny little one that's from the vintage collection, but I hope it kind of fits. In any case, that's it for this review. I hope it was useful and enjoyable. I think it's a great figure. I don't totally agree with the price, at least here in Europe. I don't know how the price is perceived in the States. If it's around $30, I would like to pay $30 and not 40 or 40 plus, you know. But I'm glad to finally have this one copy so that I know how the figure is. I really enjoy it. I think I'm gonna fiddle with it a lot these next couple of days. and I can recommend it. Yes, it's a great figure, but a bit pricey. Yeah. Next to the Black Series figures, of course, is the tallest here, but I don't know if like deluxe tall, you know. I'm not savoring that price, but it's what we have. It's what we have to deal with. You decide, of course, if you get it, how many you get. It's up to you. So please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. That really helps me a lot. And take care, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao, ciao.